guys, welcome back to my channel. Yay! I'm really glad you guys are here. I'm super excited for today, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like super ready for spring, can we just say? In Florida, it's been kind of rainy and gloomy, so I'm just like so pumped and ready for spring and blooming flowers and warmer weather and going to the beach, and I'm just like so ready for it. So I'm trying to express my excitement through apparently my outfits and makeup. Spring, yay! Today I'm really excited because I have a haul for you guys. Now, some of these products I've already mentioned and used in some of my videos. It has taken me a little bit to put this haul together because, one, I just have been kind of crazy on time and there have been other videos that have taken priority. So with that out of the way, let's jump into it. Oh, I shopped at Sephora and I shopped at the drugstore. I think Target? I think Target. Yeah, I spent a lot over, and this is accumulative, like this is not all one trip. This has been like a couple trips, and I just kept putting them aside and still kind of using them and then putting them back in the box and in the bag. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna start digging in this because I don't really know where to start. Okay, first things first, I mentioned this, yeah, this is wet because it was in the shower. I mentioned this in my January favorites, I think. I actually bought this kind of mid to end January, but I loved it so much I had to mention it. It is the Moroccan Argan Cream Sheer Opulence Mask from Organics, and it's kind of like a replacement conditioner. You use it as a conditioner, you leave it in your hair for like 3 to 5 minutes, and basically it's miracleness in a bottle. My hair drinks this stuff up. I've talked about it in my favorites. I'll link that video below so you can check it out for yourself, but I'm like, maybe I have like a quarter left, so I'm gonna already have to buy another one. I literally drench my hair in this stuff. It's amazing, and it smells like a really, really good men's cologne. Like, how can you go wrong with that? I love how it smells. Okay, next thing is, I guess we'll kind of go to skincare next. So next I bought the Soap & Glory Face Soap and Clarity 3-in-1 Daily Detox Vitamin C Facial Wash. Whew, that's a mouthful. Can we just see how huge this bottle is? This is 16.9 fluid ounces. It's like crazy cool color too. It's like light blue, minty blue with like pink exfoliator beads in it. And it said for clarity, and it says it smooths, cleans, and purifies. It's a daily facial wash with exfoliator beads in it, basically. And I've used this only a couple times so far, and I think that's why I'm breaking out a little bit, but only a little bit in certain spots because it's definitely bringing everything to the surface. This is like the perfect morning facial wash because it has vitamin C. It smells really citrusy, very clean, fresh, almost a little bit of minty or like eucalyptus-y kind of scent. And it's very strong, so if you're kind of sensitive to strong scents, you might not like this, but I love this, and it wakes you up in the morning. Like, you just smell it and it's like, good morning, and it feels really good. The beads are really gentle. They're very sparse, so it's not extremely exfoliating, but it's enough to get off some dead skin. So this stuff is amazing for what I've used so far. It's only been like a couple times, but I really, really like it, and this was not very inexpensive for the size and the amount that you get. Okay, so next for skincare, I got the Glam Glow Thirsty Cleanse Daily Treatment Cleanser. I know so many people have been talking about these, but I've only ever used like little samples of the masks, and I really like them, but I just cannot see spending $70 on a 1-ounce jar of mask that I know I'm gonna fall in love with and have to repurchase like every month or so. I'm not sure, but I can't. I cringe every time I go to Sephora and I'm like, oh, I want to get you, but I can't. I just can't do it. So the cleanser though is definitely more affordable. It's expensive for a cleanser, but it's definitely more affordable compared to the masks. So I know what you're gonna say, Marquesa, why'd you get the hydrating one when you're not dry? But It's a mud to foam cleanser. So basically it goes on like a hydrating mud, and then you add water and it lathers up and it becomes like foamy, and then you wash your face and it feels really, really good. I've been using this at night. So I'll use the Soap and Glory one in the morning, and then I'll use this one at night, and I feel like in the morning after this, I just feel like my face is very plump, it's very hydrated, and honestly, I'm using less moisturizer with this, which is, I'm all about that. I'm all about the least amount of moisturizer because I don't really care for the feel of moisturizer on my skin, but this just is amazing. And I feel like it is helping control my oil a little bit. I used to be oily all over, and now I'm just barely oily right here and sometimes there. But overall, I feel like my face is becoming more and more normal to combination, and this stuff is just so good. I highly recommend it. If you struggle with a lot of breakouts, I would recommend the Super Cleanse, or I think the white one, the Super Cleanse, I think. This one's the Thirsty Cleanse, the other one I think is Super Cleanse. I'm not really sure. They were out of that one, so I didn't even get to try it, but I definitely recommend using one of these for your skin type. If you are oily but you don't have a lot of breakouts, go for this one, definitely. The other one is targeted for breakouts, so don't get the other one unless you are struggling with acne. Okay, so next we'll go, well, I guess we'll do this one. Okay, I'm not even going to pretend like I haven't been using this. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I've mentioned this in like 2 videos now, I think. I've obviously used a good chunk. Again, I've only had this for like I don't know, a couple weeks, and I'm just like in love with this stuff. I've been using this underneath my makeup, over top of my makeup, throughout the day to freshen up my makeup. I just like drench myself in this stuff. It smells so good. Kind of like roses maybe? It's kind of like a florally scent, but so refreshing, and it just feels so good on the skin. As a primer, it definitely helps make my skin kind of like a smoother surface. For when it dries, my makeup adheres a little bit better. So I would say it definitely prolongs the life of my makeup, but it doesn't do anything for my pores or my texture or like wrinkles or anything like that. So I would definitely spray this on your face first, then go in with like a pore filling primer or a line filling primer or one that controls oil, because this kind of just creates a barrier to put your makeup on top of to adhere to, which I really like. I'm all about that. Plus, throughout the day, if your makeup's looking kind of cakey or it starts to break up a little bit, spritz this, it feels so good. But this is the new NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. It's like 16-hour wear. I definitely talk about it in full review with the video that I did on it, but I'm wearing it today. It's a little bit dark for me, but it'll definitely be like a spring summer shade when I start to get some sun. But this foundation is beautiful. It comes with the pump, hallelujah NARS, and it definitely is long wearing, and it's beautiful. It looks natural, but it's full coverage or buildable to full coverage. Super light on the skin. You don't feel like you have it, and all you all you oily girls can definitely wear this. All you dry girls, you'll definitely want to moisturize really, really good underneath it, because it does keep you, it does stick and stay. Like it, even though it kind of has like a sheen to it and a beautiful natural glow, it's not hydrating. It sticks and stays in place, and it dries really fast. So I'm just in love with that. I kind of want to get a lighter shade so I can have both, but $42 is a little hefty for that. So, but good job NARS. I love it. Next I got, okay, these came out a while ago. The Makeup Forever new like artist palette or artistry eyeshadows or whatever they're called. I didn't get on the bandwagon. I was like, you know what, Makeup Geek has good eyeshadows, you know, Coastal Scents has good eyeshadows, Morphe has good eyeshadows, and I was like, you know, Makeup Forever is a really good brand, but I don't see myself spending that much money on the shadows. But that was before I played with them in the store. So I go over to them, the eyeshadows, and of course they have like 150 some shades or something like that, and I start swatching them. And I immediately fell in love. I was like, oh my god, these are gorgeous. They're pigmented, they're creamy, they're blendable, and they're huge. They come like that, like they're massive. They're like twice the size of a normal regular eyeshadow, like MAC. they're just so beautiful. And of course they have so many shades to choose from. So I went and I got 3 eyeshadows and I made my own palette, because if you buy like 2 or 3, you get like a little palette to put them in, and they're discounted, so they're actually cheaper price for the eyeshadows. So I got these 3 colors. These 2 outer ones, these 2 outer ones are matte, and this one I think is, what is this? Got it in a metallic finish, a metallic finish. I'll list the actual colors and the numbers below, but so I got 2 mattes and a metallic finish, because their metallics are some of the most beautiful metallics I've ever seen or used or played with. And of course I got kind of neutrally colors because I knew I'm going to wear them a lot, and if I'm going to spend the money on them, I wanted to get colors that I'm going to wear on a regular basis. This is just a really nice all over, kind of like a peach smoothie from Makeup Geek color that you can put all over the place, all over the lid. You could set your primer with it. You can use this to blend out darker colors. It's just a very universal color that I've already used a lot and you can't even tell. This color is just a really pretty, rich brick reddish brown color that's beautiful, that I love on hazel eyes like mine. And this is of course like a goldy kind of, obviously metallic kind of finish color. Can you see that? How beautiful. Let me swatch a bunch of them for you. I don't know if you could see the lighter one, but look at this color. They're so crazy pigmented, like, and beautiful, and blend like, ugh, I can't say enough good things about them. So go check them out. I recommend it. Even if you buy one color, because they are expensive, buy one color that you know you're going to use and you will be in love with it forever. Okay, so the next thing I got is the new Too Faced Soulmates Blushing Bronzer. These are freaking adorable. Freaking adorable. I have used this in one of my videos, I think in my Valentine's Day video, because I thought it was appropriate because it's like a heart. They have 2 different shades. One is in Ross and Rachel from Friends, which is adorable. That one's a little bit more berry, kind of pinky color. And then there's this one, which is the Carrie and Big from Sex and the City. They're huge, first of all. This is what it looks like. I'm trying not to blind you here. It looks like this. So you get like the bronzer on the outside and then like the blush on the inside. So you can use them separate. You can mix them all together and use them together. These are beautiful. Just feeling them, that's what sold me in the store. Was the lady who helped me, she was so helpful. I forget her name. She was like, have you seen the new Too Faced bronzer? I was like, no. And she was like, oh my gosh, here. And she let me feel it. I was like, this is the softest bronzer I think I've ever felt. I was like, mine, put it in the bag. It's definitely not shimmery, but it's got a satin finish, so it gives you a beautiful glow. This is just going to be gorgeous in the summer. The blush is a beautiful, I don't know, you can't really see. It's a beautiful peachy color. Sometimes I just use the blush by itself and I pat my blush brush in and just put it on my cheeks, or I'll use the bronzer and swirl it like on the outer edges of my face, or I'll mix them all together and just everywhere. I love this. It's beautiful. And probably my favorite thing that I bought, and I think I put this in a video too already. I'm sorry guys, I'm so late on the haul, but this is the NARS Audacious Lipstick in the color Anita. Now, I have gone to Sephora and I played with these when they first came out, because they've been out for a little while now. I played with them a little bit and I was like, wow, these are really pretty. They're creamy, they're beautiful, they, you know, they seem to be long wearing, and the colors are gorgeous, like gorgeous, the color range that they have. But I was like, I don't really need lipsticks right now, and I don't know what color to get because I'm only going to get one, because these are, whew, expensive. So, I was like, I'll wait. So when I went back this last time to Sephora, the last time I was there, I was looking at them again and I was like, oh my gosh, I want every color. I don't know which one to get. So I'm like, okay, listen, if I'm going to spend this much on a lipstick, I'm going to get a color that I'm going to wear a lot. I ended up getting the color Anita. A lot of people have been talking about the color Anna, which is like a purpley mauve kind of color, which is a good everyday color. And it was beautiful. I loved it. But nobody really talks about the color Anita. And this color is like Anna, but a little bit more brown on the brown sides. Let me see where I can swatch this. Like, these are so pigmented and beautiful. Like, look at that. Look at that. This kind of is almost like whatever eye look you do with this, it'll bring out that color. So if you do like a brown eye, it's gonna pull brown. If you do like a purple smoky eye, it's gonna go purple. If you do like pinks, it's gonna go pink. Like this color is so universal. I think that's why it works so well, is because it's kind of got like purple, but it's got warmth in it too. So I would suggest, like, if you go there, look at this color, because I think that it's been underrated because of that Anna color is so much like the Kylie Jenner color. But this could be too if you wore the right eye color. So I'm in love with this lipstick. I've been wearing it almost every day. Not today, but almost every day out and about. Okay, so we're getting to the end. Whew, I gotta breathe. Okay, so from the drugstore, I didn't, oh, you know what else I did get from Sephora? I'm a hot mess today, guys. I'm sorry. I ended up, okay, this is dirty because I just used it, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, like, number 12 eyebrow brush. It's like the dual-ended one. Everybody has this. You usually get it with the dip brow. I didn't because I had one, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it, and it's amazing. So from the drugstore, I ended up getting the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if I think I talked about it in my Maybelline New Fit Me Matte and Poreless review, that I tried the L'Oreal Infallible foundation and it just didn't cut the cake for me. I liked the Maybelline Matte and Poreless a lot better. It just fit my skin type better, and I felt like I could get a better color match with that. So even though I liked that better, I still wanted to try some of the other Infallible line, and I fell in love with the lip glosses. I fell in love with a lot of the other things. I liked the powder, that's okay. But this is their one product that they did perfect. This setting spray is wonderful. I would definitely say this is a dupe for, what is it called? The Urban Decay All-Nighter, or the All-Nighter setting spray. This product is really, really similar. This is half the price. I think you get a little bit less ounces in this one, but for half the price and just a little bit less, go get it. This stuff extends the life of my makeup. I find that I can reapply this as much as I want throughout the day. If I feel like I'm gonna get a little bit oily, I'll just spray it on. It's so good, guys. The mist on this too is like amazing. Like, it's really wide ranged, so like 2 sprays covers your whole face. Like, yeah, 2 sprays cover your whole face. I think that is it, guys. That was a long haul. If you're still here with me, thank you so much. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys go do some shopping and pick up some things. And I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!